And check 103, check 103, check 103, check 103, check 103, check, 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 check. Good morning, everybody. What's shaking my bacons? A lot to talk about this morning. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Check 123. Can everybody hear me? Check 123. Check, 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 check. Check on YouTube. Check in the morning. There was your momentum trade. There was our 200 EMA. Gold has been a unbelievable trade last night and this morning. I want to go over a couple of trades from last night. Let's get an order out though, just in case at this 43.98 level. That is our pivot point. Bum, 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 bum. Let's pop that out there. All the actions in gold this morning. Gold, Bitcoin. Not much going on in the ESs. So a couple of trades from this morning. Excellent. We hit our 200 EMA first time down here around 14. It gave 3 points up to 17. Now, when we broke that 14 on a 200 EMA, that was your momentum on the downside. That just paid 7 points on the downside. So we got a little bid down on our VWAP, on our pivot point down here. That's down another 14 points from here. Keep your eyes on the ATR, guys and girls. The ATR is 6 points in gold. What does that mean? That means we're trading the micros with an 8-point stop. Okay, we cannot trade the regular ones with a 6-point stop. We'd be risking $600 per contract, so we're not doing that. But we are on the micros. Few micros with an 8-point stop for the moment. So that's what we're looking at as far as our money management is concerned and our trade management. All right. Got that order out. Let's put out the short also at 44.29. That is our 65 EMA. If we go up 19 points. My ATR, yeah, my ATR is off by a little bit. I don't know why. What is the ATR, guys? Joe, you have 8.77. What's up with that, Scotty? Why is mine off so much? Either way, obviously, we are not trading the minis. We are trading the micros. We'll look at that in a couple minutes. You have 6.32. Yeah. Yeah, so mine's right. It's around 6.4. It's fine. It's good. We just missed the 1 hour 200. Let's check that out. 1 hour 200 EMA was 44.0330. Yeah, we missed it by a couple points. But that's a level. Okay, 44. Call it 44.04. It's down 14 points from here. And then we got our 43.92. And we just had a massive rally up. All right, good. So let's come up to 44.03 in this one. Bump, 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 bump. Looks like all the action's going to be in gold today. For now, anyway. Yeah, we'll be conservative. I mean, your first short would be around 21, which would be up 15 points. That's the trend. That's aggressive. Okay. Anyone like the 21 if we spike up fast? Kind of like it. We'll rip it up now. Let's be patient. Everything just ripped down and ripped up. So we'll be at our, how about the 30 EMA is 26. That would be straight up 18 points. We'll do that small if we spike up to 26. Bump, 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 bump. Lots of volatility already early, so let's take it slow. Relax, be conservative on the opening. Do I use indicators for all your trades? Also, do you use different tools such as volume, etc.? 90% of our trades are based on our moving averages and Fibonacci's. That's where we're getting 90% of our trades on. I'll go over Boyle in a little bit. I want to start a swing trade in Boyle if we get down there, that $18 range. I'll talk about that in a little bit. We're $1 away. So we like 26 if we can spike up. 21 would be really aggressive. We wanted to try it small. That is the trend. It'll be up 14 points. We always use exponential RSA moving averages as opposed to regular. They're a little more conservative by using the exponential moving averages. The other 10% of our trades could be far from moving average trades, momentum trades, where we're not so much using our moving averages as we are using different techniques. All right, we like the 26 if we can spike up there fast. Get there on this Nick Papadopoulos. I want to go over last night because if anyone was with us, anyone follows our trades using the opening range breakout, there was some beautiful trades set up last night in gold that really allowed us not to even trade this morning. All right, let's see if we get to 26 on this pop down. So we got 26 and then we got 29. So let's be conservative. We'll go up to 29. Let them rip. Go slow. 44.29. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Morning, Mr. Green. On Sundays, can we use the slow market link? I mean, I trade every Sunday. I'll start opening up for you guys if you guys want. I wouldn't say it's going to be official. Tuesday night and Thursday nights are our official ones. But we can start opening up Sunday nights if I'm around. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's go look at it now. I'll show you guys what happened last night. We got our 29 out. Good morning, Henrietta. All right, so I'm going to go back to last night. I have the orb up from last night, and here it is. Okay, so check this out. This was last night at 6 o'clock. Okay. It depends. If we get action in the ESs and the NQs, we'll trade those. We'll look at it in a couple minutes. Absolutely. It's just, you know, we've been going back and forth between the ESs being very active and gold being very active. Gold is the soup du jour right now anyway. So we'll see what happens. So this is last night. This is our 5-minute orb that we set at 6 o'clock at night. Okay. We have our orb setting from 1800 to 2359. And all this stuff, guys and girls, we walk you through in the course, show you exactly how to get all this stuff set up. So we had our first break of the orb right at 6 o'clock, and it gave us 2 points in gold. You know, we're looking to make between 2 and 3 points, 2 to 5 points. So if we just look now, guys and girls, we said 21 was the aggressive level, right? And if you did 21, it just gave you a nice 2 points off that, couple $100 per contract. Now we'll just be patient. So here's last night's orb, guys. Orb is the opening range breakout. Okay. We'll be setting it up this morning at 9:30. We'll walk you through how to do that. All right. So here's your first break for 2 points. Here's your second break of the orb. And that one paid between 3 and 5 points. Okay. We're watching. Pulled back and hit our trend right here at 44.19. Then we set up for a far from moving average trade. Check this out, right? What we're looking for in a far from moving average trade, guys and girls, is when something gets above an 80 RSI. Gold went up here from 44.03 to 44.26. It went up 23 points, tickled over an 80 RSI. This is your far from moving average trade. Okay, so we would have went to our 1 minute chart right here. As soon as we saw this red bar and it came in about 44.28, and we just cratered down. About a half hour later, we hit our 30 EMA after going down 15 points, and that was the 3 trades of the night. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really 4 great trades in gold last night. If you follow all the techniques that we use. And, you know, was a very good night. Yep, and a pivot point too. So it's spiking up a little bit here again now. So your 26.30 would be your aggressive level. And then we got our 29, which I really like. So a couple of orders we have out now. Yeah, it was just a great night to be trading. I was aggressive in a couple of my accounts last night. And again, who was that?
That was me. It was Tuck. What's up, baby?
So it was a really good night. One account, I made $2,900. Another account, $1,000.
Were you trading futures or oil?
And another account, $1,000. So almost $5,000 last night. Trading gold last night with the opening range breakout and a couple other beautiful trades that set up. 100% winning trades last night. Yes, it was great. All right, let's go over the. So what I'm trying to get to you guys is that the opening range breakout trade has been very, very good to us. I mean, it's been spectacular. So get your orb set up. We walk you through exactly how to do that in the course. We walk you through every single thing that we're talking about now. 25.70 you got, Joe? Yeah, I kind of would have liked the 26.40, but now we're kind of just hanging around there. We moved pretty quickly to get there. So let's leave the 29 out for a couple minutes. 29.50. And again, we've completely turned around from this morning. So let's just relax. Not going to be in a hurry. Like I said, I would have liked that 26.40. That's aggressive if it gets there right now if you want to try it, but that would be very, very small. All right, let's look at our ESs. Let's see what we got going on here. Just give me a couple minutes, Pete, to get us set up, and then you'll...
You got it, buddy. You got it.
All right, so if we look at the ESs, okay, our ATR is 3. So if I'm trading the ESs, right, we can still do the regular ESs, the minis, 3-point stop. Usually we give it a 4-point stop. That's fine. But look what just happened here, guys. We went from 12 to 19. We went up 7 points, twice the ATR. We hit our 30 EMA exactly at 19, and it just gave us our 2, 3, 4 points off that trade. So again, beautiful technical analysis. What we're looking for in the ES is at least a 10-point move to hit one of our moving averages, and we exactly got that, and it gave us a nice quick 2 to 3 point profit off of that. So everything that we do is purely based on technical analysis. Would we consider the 69.11 a double bottom now? Well, I mean, if we get 30 minutes in between the first and the second one, yes, I would. Just trying to see what we did last night. We went lower than that last night. We went to 69.06, Matt, last night. But yeah, if we spike down a quick 8 points to get to that level, absolutely. We would look at that level. Yeah, from 4:30 a.m., it's a little lower than that. Let me just get my orders set here. My other accounts. Okay, 29.50. Okay. All right, so we got our gold at 29.50. We got, let's put our ESs, we'll do a double bottom at 11. And the double top from this morning is 26. So I like both of those levels in the MESs. 69.11, 69.26. Let's get that out, and I'm going to let Peter go for a couple of minutes. 69.11, 69.26. And a couple of things for our YouTubers, guys and girls. Okay, I have a couple of accounts to give away, so nobody leave. We'll give away 5 accounts before we get out of here. I will also get you guys into the trading room this week. I'll start putting my email up now for you guys. You guys can hang out with us for the rest of the week. Much more valuable than any accounts we're going to give away. I am on vacation next week, but the room will be open. Mr. Scotty Bavell will be running the room. We will not miss a beat, I can tell you that. Anyone who owns any of our courses, tomorrow night we have slow markets at 6 p.m. to 9:30 with Scotty. That is included in any course that you buy. Apex still have their sale, guys and girls. I think Apex still has their 90% off sale. Yep. If you want to open up an account, just use WSGTA. It is a great one to have. How do we get in the room? I just posted my email. So you can send me an email, and I will send you a link for the trading room for the rest of this week. Just bought an account this morning, cool beans. Just so you guys know, and Peter will talk more about the course. All of our prices are going up within the next month or so. Our futures course is only $299, guys and girls. That gives you access to 7 hours of content. That gives you access to Tuesday and Thursday nights. That gives you access to everything. Churn and burn. Well, let's let Pete talk for a couple of minutes. We'll talk about churn and burn afterwards. We could be setting up for a 1-minute momentum trade in the ESs right now to the upside. And there it was. So check this out, guys and girls. This is another trade that we do. We call it a momentum trade, right? Hit the 200 EMA, hit the 200 EMA, hit the 200 EMA, broke above the 200 EMA at 19 and just paid 1 point and 2 points in 2 seconds. Most of our trades, guys and girls, we're looking to make between 2 and 5 points every time we make a trade. That is our goal. And we go over our trade management and money management in great detail in the course. Love the course. Excited to get started. Yeah, if you just want to learn about futures, guys, for $300, you're never going to get a better deal than that. Become part of our family and be with us forever. All right, Pete, we got our orders out. It's all yours. Take it away for a couple of minutos. Gold, guys, if we don't get this in the next couple of minutes, we are going to cancel that. So let's give it a couple of minutes, see if we spike up now. If not, we'll cancel. You here, Pete? Oh, Pete is not here, so let's hang out for a few more minutes. Silver, let's take a look at silver. Bitcoin's breaking down a little bit. Silver is something that we trade, guys and girls. I will trade the SIL. That is the futures for silver. Kind of sitting here right now. Morning best. Anybody who has any questions about anything that you are seeing that we are doing, whether you're visiting in the trading room or you're here for YouTube, please let us know. Again, we will not ever make a trade unless our charts tell us to make a trade. So let's hang out in gold. Give this a couple more minutes. So we're only moving now from the low here of 22 in gold to 29. So it's basically just about that 7-point move. So if we don't get it quickly, we'll chill out and we'll relax. Let's give it another minute. You hear, Pete?
Yes, sir.
It's all yours. Take it away. Guys, keep your eyes on gold. If it doesn't happen in the next couple of minutes, just cancel. We'll go higher. Go ahead, Pete.
Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wall Street Global Trading Academy YouTube channel. Every Monday, every Friday, trading the opening bell with David and the team. You're in the right place. If you want to learn to trade futures, this is where you got to be, right? Even people who've been trading for a while, or if you're brand new, or you've just bought the course, or if you're on Apex, sitting down at the computer on a Monday or a Friday morning or any morning can still be incredibly intimidating. You don't know how to assimilate and understand all the news. You don't know what buttons to push. You don't know how to set up your risk and all that stuff. You know what? having David to hold your hand on a Monday or a Friday morning or any morning that is like, it's one of the greatest gifts ever. Okay. So that's the first thing. Secondly, we have a brand new website. It's really consumer friendly. Welcome. Check it out. Then we have a brand new futures course. It's $299 payment plan, money back guarantee, comes with coaching and mentoring. So literally, and then you've got code WSGTA will give you the best price that Apex has, but they've got a 90% sale. You cannot beat that. So literally, you want to learn to trade and get paid to trade. That's the formula we're trying to present to you. Learn to trade. No, learn to trade, and then got paid to trade. That's it. It is a formula for success. So the bottom line is you want to go out and buy the course, WSGTA.com. It's 9 hours. It's all futures, risk management, money management. It comes with hours and hours of archival content with everything you'd want to learn. David's 5 commandments of friggin' trading that are amazing. Have a plan when you get into a trade. Risk stop order on every trade. Don't turn winning trades into losing trades. Don't turn winning days into losing days. Know when to stop trading when you're making money. Know when to stop trading when you're losing money. Those 5 things, if you actually follow those, which is all about discipline and consistency, you will be a 50% better trader. So come and check that out, right? That's number one. Secondly, it is the first full trading day of the year. There's a lot going on. Obviously, everyone knows by now that the U.S. attacked Venezuela. We've taken the president and his wife and a couple of their underlings there. Apparently, we're going to indict them, bring them to New York. They may be here already, indict them on drug charges. I don't get political, so I'm not going to make a big deal of it. But everyone obviously wants to know, how do you trade this trade? To be perfectly honest, oil is a rough trade, in my opinion, because there are only 4 or 5 major players in that game. You've got the Saudis, you got the Iranians, you got Venezuela, you got Russia, okay, and you got the U.S., right? Yes. Do they have reserves that are worth $7 trillion in Venezuela? Absolutely. Is there oil, heavy oil? Is it really hard to exploit from the ground? Yes. Okay. But they've already got reserves worth $7 trillion, right? So I'm not really sure why we did what we did, but we did it. And that's going to, it could be a money grab. And look, whatever it is, we're not getting involved in it. However, it's not necessarily the straight up play that some people think it is, because in response to that, the Saudis, the Iranians, the Russians may do something as well. So you're going to get into a trade based on the fact that we've now are taking control over $7 trillion in oil, and you're playing it that way. Maybe you think there's more supply, so it's going down, or any number of different reasons. Saudis, Russians, Iranians can go in and do something else and blow up that kind of a trade. So I rather stay with things where we have a bit of an edge, right? So we're going to start to have earnings coming soon. We're going to start to hear what the Mag 7, how it's positioning itself in the whole data center thing. We're going to start looking at the energy sector to see how that is relative to data centers, AI, and all that kind of wild stuff. Look, everyone should know that the way historically, a little bit of the old history data is that the way January goes, so does the market year goes, right? So historically, that when you have a really good January, the rest of the year is up. When you have a bad January, the rest of the year is down. I don't know. Seasonality has not really worked lately. September, October is supposed to be soft months. This year, they were robust. November is supposed to be the strongest month of the year. This year was not. So it may go all out the door. At the end of the day, we are day traders, right? That's what we do. We're here to get in, get out, scalp, make some money. Scalp is not a bad word. It's what we do. Just make sure that you follow the rules. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Anyway, we came this morning, 0.30. The market was already up this morning. David obviously said there's going to be volatility. That's exciting because, look, this market never disappoints. When you've got major global events like this, it's going to have ramifications all over the place. It's going to be super exciting. Obviously, we're going to be looking at, the futures on oil and everything else. It's going to affect the S&P, right? A lot of the heavier weighted stocks is the energy sector, and energy is going to be on fire because of this Venezuela thing. So anyway, just keep your eyes on the ball. You're right. Have a stop order on every trade. Listen to Dave, and I'll pass it back to you, kid.
Thanks, Pete. All right, guys, we're going to cancel a little short and gold. Remember we were looking at Mr. last week, guys and girls, and we had our huge 65 EMA on a daily at 148. We got to the low was what we miss it by 149.75. We missed that by $1, right? That was a level we were looking for for a swing trade. We missed it by $1. Basically got to 150, and look where it is now. 163, traded at 164 last night. That was a weekly level we were looking at. Didn't quite get that. It happens. So we don't want to short the gold at 29 anymore. It is not enough of a move up. We're only moving up 3 points from here. So we're chilling on the gold. ESs, we got our double top out. Let's see if we still like that. Yes, we do. It's still up 5 points from here. If we get there, we'll keep an eye on that. 26. Let's look at gold. Long gold on a 200 EMA. No, it would be down 11 points. So it kind of fits. Let's see what happens in the next couple of minutes, Santiago. Where are we trading at 25? Yeah, let's put it out. So we can use the same moving average more than once, guys and girls, only if we move at least 10 points from that and then come back and test that level again. So that's what that would be, still be a valid trade, because we'd be moving down more than 10 points to hit that again. So let's put it out. If we go fast, every trade that we're looking at, guys, speed is the key. Speed, 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 speed. And we were just talking about, guys, the aggressive short in gold at 26.50, and that just paid off for a couple of points, right? Hit our 30 EMA, 26.50, just gave a point and 2. All right, let's put out the 14. We'll call it 15 if we can spike down 8 points fast. Good. Now, what I want to look at in gold now, okay, because we have a gap if we get above our 29, right? So let's change time frames, see if we have anything else. Where do we count the 10 points from? Good question, Ian. So Ian's asking, where do we count this 10 points from? I want to go back to the last candle or two, Ian. So if we take this candle, we made a high of 27, down to 15 will be 12 points. So within the last candle or two for everybody, that's what we're going to be looking for. The last candle or two high, down to that low, and if it's at least 10 points, we'll make that trade. So it fits right now. And again, every time we put an order out, okay, I can adjust that order. The great thing about what we do is, guys, we're not ever married to anything. If it takes too long to get down there, I'm not going to make that trade. The faster it gets to any of our trades, the better the trade is going to be. Let's go to the ESs, guys. Now, do we still like our 26 double top? Let's take a look. Well, we're coming up from, again, let's do this bar right here. We're coming up from 19. That would be a 7-point move, and that's more than double the ATR. So, yeah, let's give it a couple of minutes. See if we can spike up to the 26.50 on this pop up. Above that, we got 37. But what I want to do now is change time frames and see if we have anything between this 26 double top, which again, guys and girls, I want this on this pop up. We're at 25, 24.50. So if we don't hit this on this pop up, we'll go up. So if we don't hit it in the next, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, we'll cancel. The longer something takes to get to one of our levels, the less effective the trade is going to be. So the fact that we're just sitting here, that's going to make me want to cancel this now. We got to 25.75. Check that out, guys and girls. Okay. We missed it by 1 tick, and we would have taken 2 points out of the trade already. 1 tick. And that's what we're looking for. You know, that was all 1 and 2 points on the trade. Gold is ripping up. Now let's look at gold. Okay. Well, we just got to 28.20. Again, if we would have spiked up to that 29 and change, it would have been a good trade. We didn't get there. So now we take a chill pill. But let's look and see what we got above gold if we have something on any other time frame. I'm going to look at churn and burn in a minute. Okay. So we know we have a double top all the way up here, right? Okay. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Nothing. Let's go to a 30-minute chart. nothing. Let's go to a 1 hour chart, nothing. Let's go to a 4 hour chart, nothing. So we got nothing in between if we do get above this 29.20 level. Now, could this work for a trade? Probably. How high did we just get? 28.90. So we're being conservative now. Could it work? Could it not work? Could it bust above here? I don't know. No, we're not doing anything now. We're taking a chill pill. All right, let's look at churn and burn. And look at the ESs, guys and girls. Look how beautiful a trade that was. We missed it by 1/4 of a point. 1/4 of a point. And it gave us our 1, 2, and 3 points. Stink on ice. Chill pill. All right, let's look at churn and burn for this week since we got some nice sales going on. Churn and burn, for those of you who don't know, especially when we have a nice apex sale. Oh, today, 10 o'clock, guys. ISM manufacturing number at 10 o'clock. I don't know if that's the big one or not, but it'll be worth trying. 10 o'clock ISM manufacturing. Now, for 30 bucks, maybe you give it a shot. 38 bucks. Churn and burn, for those of you who don't know, and I don't know if that's a big one or not. It might be, might not be. I don't know. Tomorrow, we got nothing. Wednesday, we got ISM. We could certainly try that. Wednesday. Today might be a day where you have to do it and just stay with it all day. And then Friday, we got non-farm payrolls. Definitely on Friday. A gazillion %. So we could try 10 o'clock this morning. Was it 10 o'clock? Did I just screw that up? Yeah, 10 a.m. this morning, guys and girls, if you want to try a churn and burn. And what churn and burn is, guys and girls, is we will go to the ESs and we will buy 10 contracts in one account, short 10 contracts in another account, and try to make 6 1/4 points or 25 ticks on that trade. That is what churn and burn is. Everybody in the room knows how to do it. Anybody who has the course knows how to do it. And Apex is the only one, guys and girls, that you can trade news, okay? And you can trade, qualify your account in one day. So that's what the churn and burn is. We'll see if it works today at 2 o'clock. So sometimes the trades we don't do, guys and girls, are the best trades, right? We missed that gold by 1/4 of a point, and now it was a momentum trade to the upside, and it busted right through. So what would I be looking for now in gold? I would be looking for a 10-point move from here. The low is 29. If we got to 39, I would start looking at a short in that day. If we got up to 39, I would start looking for a short. Getting a little stretched. So we'll see if we get up to 39. The ESs are making a new high, so I would not be shorting those. Everything just ripped up. All right, what do we have in ES? We got 37 is a pivot point. We will definitely do that if we get to 37. And now we got to start looking to see if we're going to be setting up for trend trades in these things on a pullback. What time is it? 9:03. So let's get on 9:30 orb set up. This is what we're going to be looking when the market opens. Let's get our orb set up. Change this to 9:30. $1,600, 5 minute. Okay. And our orb will start forming at 9:30. Can do, can do. So we broke out in a lot of things. So the gold actually was a momentum trade when we got above our 65 EMA. All right, now let's start looking at trenders and stuff with gold and the ESs, right? Can we use the 630 candle as a double top at 44.39? No, double top would be all the way up here from this morning at 44.50. Not this one. So double top would be all the way up at 44.50. All right, buy side now. Our trend is down at 25, right? That would be down 10 points. So let's put it out small. 44.25 trend trading gold now. If we spike down 10 points, we like it. ES is getting a little stretched here. Anyone have a fib or anything in the ESs, guys and girls? Well, let's put out the 37, right? 37.50. That is our pivot point. We like that a lot. 69.37.50. Let's check what's the ATR in the ESs. Just so you guys know, this is my interactive brokers account. Okay. I only trade the micro contracts here, just to tell everybody and show everybody what we're doing. I don't ever recommend anybody trading the mini contracts in your real brokerage account. This is my interactive brokers trading account. When I am trading my Apex, I am always trading the minis. Always, 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 always. So I'm always trading the ESs or the GC, the big contracts. Here, this is for everybody to show that we have skin in the game in every single trade that we do. For better or for worse. All right, ESs, what do we like on the buy side? So let's see. We got a bunch of stuff around 20, 21. We got 23, 21, 20, and 19. By the way, guys and girls, anyone who purchases our course, we're going to have one button that sets up your charts to look exactly like ours do with all of this information in there. One button. And of course, every single trade that we do is based on all of our technical analysis. So on the buy side, 23 is a 9 EMA. We're coming down from 31. That's 8 points. I mean, that kind of fits. What time is it? For the opening, let's go all the way down here. Our 65 EMA, we'll call it 20. That is down 7 points from here. Now, my suggestion is for the opening to be on the micros because we have a lot of volatility, right? ATR in this is 4. Now, I'll be on the minis in this if we spike down 7 points. All subject to change if we get closer to the opening. Gold. Okay, we still like our 25 for now. That is down 9 points. I don't know. Maybe we'll be more conservative in gold on the opening since we were much lower. Let's go down to our VWAP. 18. I like to take a chill pill on the opening, guys and girls, because that's when we can have extreme volatility. So there's no reason to be running into anything off the opening. We relax. Now, if we keep stretching up, then we'll put that back out again at the 25 level. Bye. All right. Anybody got anything else besides what we have out there? Oh, Boyle, guys and girls. Boyle is a swing trade. Okay. This is the Nat Gas ETF. So I'm looking to start a swing trade in this at $18. Why? And again, I'll start with my absolute smallest amount. This would be day 3 down. This is day 1, day 2. This would be day 3 down. 4 days ago, we were at $27. So we're going to be going from 27 to 18. That's where I'll be starting a little swing trade in my nat gas. I'll start with my smallest amount. I'll add every 50 cents, and I'll hang on to it for a swingy dingy, wingy dingy. All right. Anybody in the room? Anybody in YouTube? Anybody got anything else that they're looking at? What's the momentum trade? Good question. I'll show you. Okay. A momentum trade. Done for the day. Last night, yeah, last night was great. Momentum trade is when we push against a level a couple of times, and then we finally get above that level. That is your momentum trade. Hit the 200 EMA, 65 EMA, got above the 65 EMA, blast off. That is a momentum trade. Gold on the short side, double top is 51. Yeah, let's throw it out. I'm down with that. 44.51. And I'm always okay being more conservative on the opening and missing trades, guys and girls, just so you know. Take it easy. Let me get rid of that 69.11. Okay, so gold, we're good at 18 and 51. All right, here's what we'll do in gold now, guys and girls. Let's come up to 25. Why? Because it'll be an 11-point move down. I'll come up to 25 small. And I highly suggest doing, well, we're on micros and gold anyway. We can't be on anything but micros and gold with this ATR the way it is. Can do. And we take a chill pill and relax. For my YouTubers, I'll give away 5 accounts before we get out of here today. I will get you guys into the room for the rest of this trading week if you would like. Can do. For example, when it breaks this, would you consider entering a position? Yes. When it goes above the 65 EMA, I want to buy this with a market order. If you are in YouTube, you are entered to win a free account today. You don't have to do anything. Okay. More importantly than that, guys and girls, start sending me emails. And as soon as we finish up here this morning, I will send you links to the private trading room. You can hang out with us all week. Okay. What does the trading room offer? Great question. Trading room offers live trading every single day in real time, every single trade that we do, posted with bracket with stop orders and profit targets. And we are seriously trading. Trade. Every trade we do, I have skin in the game. We do not tell anybody what to buy and sell. Okay. Everybody pushes their own buttons. But we are trading live every single day, posting every single trade live in real time. No, I do not count the double top on a 1-minute chart. No. So we're looking at gold. Here's our double top all the way up here, 51. We're bidding 25 down on all our trend trades. And we're going to let them open and take it nice and slow. Market looks great. The yeses are good on a pullback. Good on a double on our pivot point. Good. And we're taking a chill pill. All right. Anybody know what time it is? Anybody know what time it is? Is Peanut. Just curious. Oh, this is a great question that I just got. I love it from YouTube. Just curious, what formal education do you have? Anyone want to guess? Formal education. I barely got out of high school. I did not go to college. That's not true. I went to one semester of community college, and then I quit. I started working on the Florida New York Stock Exchange when I was 24 years old, and I've been trading for the last 40 years. I don't know how to do anything else. I've never done anything else. It's the only thing I've ever done my entire life. Period. That's it. Do we have access to the trading room if we have the course? No. The course is completely separate from our live trading room. But again, if you want to come in for a trial this week, you still have to email me. Want to be a permanent member of the trading room? That's a separate entity. It's a separate charge. It includes a live boot camp every month. We can talk about that once you get into the trading room, if you would like. That's just to come in this week. Come in this week, hang out, and then we can talk about everything else. Period. All right, I'm grabbing a coffee. Orders are all good. We're hanging out, doing nothing right now. Great, guys. As soon as we finish up here this morning, I will send you guys the link. Hey, Dave, do you set pending orders after price reaching EMA? No. We look at our orders right now. DHAV. We put our orders in below it before it hits any of our levels. And we make trades if it hits our levels. So everything that we do, every trade that we put out there is if it hits one of our technical levels. Period. But we want to have them out there before it gets there, so then when it does get there, we're in the trades. You see, our technical analysis and our moving averages and pivot points and everything else that is our confirmation to get into our trades. I don't wait till something happens and then get in the trade, because we can miss the trades a lot of the times. And we have a stop order on every single trade that we do. Like today, for instance. Right now, anyway. When we're trading the MGC, the gold, okay, because it has an ATR of 7 or 8, whatever it is, 6. We are trading the micros, 4 contracts with an 8-point stop because the ATR is above 5. So we have a stop order on every single trade that we do. When we're trading the ESs, we can trade the ESs. We have a 4-point stop. I'm risking $200 per contract on the ESs. Yes, there's a way to save your charts on Thinkorswim. Absolutely, Tyler. Come into the trading room. We'll show you how to do it if you're not already there. Yes. All right, orders are all good. I'm going to make my coffee. Be back in 2 by 2.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Dave on a little break. Oh, baby. All right, can I just launch in? Everyone chill here? Good morning. What's up, Billy B? How's everybody today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So anyway, I'm going to start before I have to go upstairs for the market. Good morning, Hendrik. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you all here. I'm the Einstein of Wall Street, Peter Tuchman, David's partner. We're really excited about these trading the opening bell with David. It's like anybody, even if you've been in the market for a long time, to actually have somebody like David hold your hand right in the mornings and sort of be able to digest the economic data that comes out. A lot of stuff coming out. We've got CES, the Las Vegas big event that's happening. It's going to be a lot of talk. Jensen's going to be there talking about NVIDIA, and that affects obviously the futures on the S&P and stuff like that. Then we're going to have jobless numbers coming out on Thursday and Friday, so all eyes will be on that. Market's up 30 handles already pre-market, which is beautiful. Obviously, there's a lot of skittishness going on around in oil and in the oil futures, and in although it's only up a little bit. I mean, obviously we took over Venezuela. Right now, the president of Venezuela and his wife are here in Lower Manhattan. It was a little bit crazy getting to work because they are Lower Manhattan's sort of in a bit of a lockdown because they're being the indictment is going down here because all the big government buildings that involve stuff like this are right down here, right off Wall Street. So that was a lot. There's a lot of police presence everywhere. And so that's going to play out. And then we got to watch really how the rest of the countries look. We've just taken over $7 trillion in assets in oil, right? We know about Venezuela. Venezuela has got a huge look. There are 5 countries that control the oil, right? Globally, you've got Saudi Arabia, Iran, Russia, China, United States, and Venezuela, right? And so, most of those countries are not particularly friendly with us, although, it depends on the day. But so that really affects, you don't know when somebody's going to either pull back on production or dump oil on the marketplace. What we do know is what stocks are being affected initially are things like Exxon and Chevron, or a lot of the oil service companies. Because at the end of the day, as the United States has taken over this part of Venezuela, we are going to be sending down a lot of U.S. companies who are going to be going down there and try and positioning themselves and to start exploring oil. Venezuelan oil is called heavy oil, right? Heavy oil means that it's really hard to get it out of the ground. That's one thing. So that's going to be a job in its own right. But they already have prudent reserves that are worth almost $7 trillion, I believe is the number there. And so who's going to get that? Are we taking it over? Is this a money grab by the administration? You don't know. But at the end of the day, right now, all that is just a lot of chatter, right? You're probably going to see some bops and weaves in the futures market relative to energy and gold and all those other things and how they relate to each other. Right now, first Monday of the trading year, which is amazing. We closed out the year. Think about this. We closed out the Dow up 13%, the S&P up 16%, and the NASDAQ up 19%, something like that, give or take. We closed out the year across all indices up double digits once again. We are up over 125 points since COVID. Extraordinary. These markets are resilient. Every possible thing that could be thrown at a market in 2025 happened, right? A new administration, that's sort of self-inflicted economic Armageddon that happened February, March, and April. That summer of love with interest rates and all that. September was the first cut we had. Government shutdown, government reopened, all that economic data we didn't know anything about. This, the economic numbers that came out of Thanksgiving were really good, right? At the end of the year, what's interesting to note is the last Fed meeting, not the one where they cut the interest rates, but the meeting that talked about the minutes by the Fed, okay, which was just 2 days before the end of the year, talked about the fact that they almost did not cut interest rates at all. Why would they not cut interest rates? Because the economy is doing way better than we thought, right? So the unemployment is in an okay place. Inflation's in an okay place. We've gone down from 8.5% to 2.7 on inflation. That's not bad. Even though there's that erroneous number, 2%, that they're trying to get to, it doesn't really mean anything. At the end of the day, if you got from 8.5 down to 2.7, that's a win-win. Spike the ball and move on to the next play. All that being said, we're day traders. We're here to make money every day, every hour, right? We're here to listen to Dave. Dave's the best at the best. Look, he and I have been friends for 40 years. We spent a lot of time and money to build Wall Street Global Trading Academy. Go check it out. So I'm happy we're here. Mondays and Fridays, you're going to have live trading the opening bell with me and Dave, right? Then you've got a course, a new futures course. You got a relationship with Apex, our preferred trading platform in the future space. You've got accounts now 90% off Apex. Look, at the end of the day, this is it. You can learn to trade at Wall Street Global. You can trade, and then you can get paid to trade. That's the formula. It's an amazing formula. And so, Dave's back. I'm going to pass it back to him. Market's about to open. I love you all, and I'll see you after the opening.
Thank you, Pete. All right,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go over our orders, see if we're okay for the opening. Let's see. Gold just got up to 41, and we're bidding 25. Why are we bidding 25? All the trends are at 29 and 32. I think we take a chill pill for gold on the opening because I'm really not crazy about 29. I don't know about 25. Let's put out the, let's just take a chill. What do you guys like gold? You guys tell me. Someone in the room, someone in YouTube, tell me where you like gold. 200 EMA, I love that. Yes. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anyone like 29 on a trend? Be down 12 points. Be very aggressive. Joe likes 28, down 5 points from here. I like for the opening, I mean, I love the 200 EMA. Let's just chill, man. Let's put it out at 44.17. Take a chill pill. Let's relax. 28 would be aggressive if you wanted to try it for a real quick trade. Well, we're putting out the, we're going to chill out for the opening. Chill the wine, dig that girl. ES is a hanging. Do we still like our 37? Let's take a look. I don't know, guys. Do we still like this or do we want to go up to the previous day high? Let's go up to the previous day high. And just relax for the opening. 39.50, we'll call it. Up 6 points from here. That we like. Boom, chaka-laka laka. I am definitely on the micros for the opening, guys, because we're going to be all over the place. Got to be in the micros and gold anyway. Take a chill. Take a chill. Just run into the boys' room. Conservative opening. All right, what do we like the buy side of the ESs? Yeah, let's take a look. 15. Oh, what's our 65 EMA? 20? That's down 12 points. We'll do 20. I like that. 69.20. And let's just let the chips fall out of the May on the opening and take it easy. Oh, I have it out already. Good. Yeah, it's down 10 points. I'm okay with that. Relax for the opening and everything, guys and girls. How do you set up the orb? Well, we can go over that in the room if you want to come. Come into the program. Yeah, we'll come into the trading room after we finish trading and we'll show you how to set up the orb. So that's what we're going to be concentrating on early. Orbation. It is a study that we already have set up in our charts, which you'll have set up with the click of one button. Let them open. See if we spec up to 39.50 on the opening in the ESs. What trades do you end up taking on a daily basis? Whichever one's set up for us, Carolyn. Any of the 5 trading setups we look for that's set up for us. Whoa. Spike them up. Yowza. All right, we're in small at 39.50. Just keep everything small. If we pull back to 39, just cover one. If. Rip. That's why we're on the small ones. Rip on the opening. All right, keep our stops. Watch the top of the orb. If we pull back to 40, we'll just cover one for a 1-point loss. If. Keep it small. Rip. All right. If we get 39, we'll cover the other one and take off 1-point loss. Keep it small. All right. No biggie. Chill pill now. Everybody manage that correctly? Tiny. Yep. Good. Yeah, nothing to speak of. All good. Certainly not even close to a stop out. All right. Now what do we got, guys and girls? Now we watch the orb. Gold's not doing anything. Chill the wine, dig that kill. That's how you manage a not so great trade. Anybody got anything on the sell side now, guys and girls? I guess we watch the top of the orb. It's going to be hard for me to buy a breakout at the top of the orb, though. Let's check gold. All right, gold, top of the orb. Well, we still got 2 minutes. Top of the orb in gold is 37. Bottom of the orb in gold is 30. ES's. Do we like the bottom of the orb in ES? 32. I say yes, guys and girls. Put it out small. 32. That is the bottom of the orb. We like that. Yeah, we got up to like a 73 RSI. Orb will be set up in 45 seconds. Yes, we're going to give away some Apex accounts before we get out of here. Okay, orb is set up for the 5-minute orb, guys and girls. So let's take a look. I will not be buying a breakout of the orb in ES. Might be a better short, right? If we spike back up there, but I'm not doing that. Gold. Let's see. Bottom of the orb in gold is 30. How high will we? 37. It's a 7-point move. Orb is not looking great at the moment because we've moved high, we've moved low. I think we just chill for now. Cancel that. We like the 32. Anybody like anything? Please pop it up there. People in the room. There's 71 people here. Tell me what you like. Do we like the bottom of the orb in gold? That would be 28.80. Anybody? 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 28 is a go. Did we just miss it? Got to 28.30, you piece of garbage. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Since we just missed it, I would wait now because maybe it breaks through the bottom of it, but would have been a great trade if we got right there. Yeah, 16, let's definitely put out. 44.16. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's sitting in the middle. Oh, I got it already. Got 17. So the bottom of the orb is 29. I think we're stuck in the middle here, guys and girls. Nothing looks obvious to me either way. You know? I kind of like the ES short if we spike back up. What do you guys think? 45.50. That would be up 10 points. I don't know. We're floating around here. Not married to anything. Gold might be breaking the bottom of the orb again. Again, tough trade. We're moving up and down 10 points, man. Yeah, maybe we wait for the 15-minute orb. I'm kind of with that. We're all over. I like the bottom of the orb in the ESs if we spike down to 32. That I like. Gold's going to be a tough one because we're spiking up, we're spiking down. We're all over the place. So it's okay. Relax. 10 o'clock could be a churn and burn. Yes. If you guys want to try it, right? Isn't that the ISM or something? You want to try it? Yeah, ISM manufacturing. Try it. We are in the middle of nowhere's land, up, down, and sideways in everything. Oh, but let's cancel all orders before 10 o'clock, okay? I don't want to have anything out. Someone remind me. Orders we have out right now are good. Bottom of the orb in gold is 29, call it. We're flopping in nowhere's land, guys. Let's look at the ESs. Still like that. Bottom of the orb, it's down 5 points. The ATR is exactly 5 points, but let's get that fast if we're going to do it. Otherwise, we got 29 is our trend. One thing we will never do, guys and girls, is trade just to trade. How about the top of the orb in gold? Again, I'm going to have trouble buying the top of the orb in gold because we just went up freaking 10 points to hit it. You know? Can you check your 4-hour? I'm seeing a pivot point at 69.56 in the MESs. Tough spot we're in, guys and girls, I think. Top of the orb in gold, 38.40. Yeah, pivot point shouldn't change. I'm not seeing anything, guys and girls. We just broke the top of the orb in gold and went down 2 points. So that would have been a better short at 38.40 for 2 points. That was 3 points down. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything very clearly right now, guys and girls. We're just chopping all over the place. Top of the orb was spectacular in gold. Look at that. I don't know. I probably would have been more apt to buy it, but it went up 15 points to get there. So we're stuck in the middle with you. I mean, I like the bottom of the orb now at 28, right? A lot of volatility. No, I'm not rushing anything either. Let's try the bottom of the orb in gold if we go fast. 28. Let's pop down. We'll try it. If we get there fast, it'll be straight down 10 points. ES is dead. Everything's dead. Yeah, I'm agree with Damien. Patience is going to be key today. I got to swing towards 45.30 to 48.30 in gold. 45.30 to 45.30. Let's do the top of the orb in the ESs if we spike up right now. 45.50. That'll be up 10 points. And again, guys, not in a hurry. We try. We'll cancel all our stuff when the this news starts coming out. Cancel is 44.16. Cancel 44.51. We got 16 minutes before the news. Boom, boom. Wow, Bitcoin is crazy. We spiked up too fast, Rich, to get to this level. You know? 45.50 on this pop-up. Again, guys and girls, patience. This is garbage. Look at Bitcoin breaking the orb. Holy mackerel. Yowza. For all you Bitcoin players. Did it twice. Boom. Up 15-minute orb. Yes, guys and girls, let's switch. No, Bitcoin didn't break the top of the orb. This pop, will we cancel the MESs? Bitcoin 93,970. 93,970. $93,970. All right, guys. Gonna cancel the MESs. Oh, too late. Try to cover one for a point. Why am I so slow? Got one out of 45. Just keep it small. Not crazy about this. Took a half a point. Not crazy about anything, guys and girls. We get back to 45.50, we'll just get out. I'm not crazy about this. Not crazy about anything. We're just too volatile. Too much volatility right now. Break even. Yeah, we're just all over the place. Not in a hurry. All right. Gold. Gold broke out of the orb, guys and girls. Above 41, we weren't paying attention. You stink. That was your gold trade. Boom. You got it, Joe, in gold. Nice. Gave a quick 2-3 points. Very nice. All right, let's put out gold at our 44.54. Yeah, 44.54. What time is it? We got 12 minutes, so let's relax. And the ES would have paid, but it's just a tough trade right now. Tough trade. Now I'm long. How the hell did I get long? Oh, I left one out to cover. You idiot. What a dummy. Good trade in gold. 3 points. $300. Bitcoin on the short hit. Oh my God, Mike. Nice call. Just went down 300 points. Do we like gold at the top of the orb, guy? I mean, at the look at gold, guys. What a trade. 53.50 gold. Let's put it out. Yeah, the MES worked at 45 again, but what else? Chicken chill pill. This is tough, man. Survival. Gold, 53.50. Pivot point. 44.53.50. Oh, nice call on Bitcoin, Mike. What do we like to buy in Bitcoin? I can't trade Bitcoin. Crazy. Look at the ESs that work for 3 points, 5 points. Gold is getting stretched. All right, let's see if we get gold at 53.50 on this pop up. Come on. What an orb breakout. In gold. Insane. Only went up 10 points. 69, Mike. All right, I'm going to try to 53.50 if we get up that fast. I'm down with that. I don't know, guys and girls. We got news coming out in 10 minutes. So ES is bottom of the orb, 33. Yeah, we like 33 in the ESs, right? Got to try that. Bottom of the orb, 33. See if we get that fast. Just pop down. Gold backed off a little bit. Come on, MES, do it or don't. Don't go up. Don't go up. You piece of shit. All right, give it this pop down. 32.50 is the number. Boom. All right, we didn't get gold. Give MES this pop down. I do. There we go. We're going to cancel all our orders in about 3 minutes, guys. So lots of volatility, guys and girls. Definitely be on the micros. Take it slow. Get there fast, and then we'll take it slow. Way down in Kokomo. Way down in Kokomo. Tesla just missed. I wasn't paying attention, Justin. Can't say we don't have volatility, guys and girls. That is for yet sure. Ah, come on, MESs. Are you kidding me? Missed it by a point. Spiked up 10 points. We are all over the place, guys and girls. 2 minutes, we're canceling all orders. Whack. Yeah, very difficult trading today. It's about survival this morning. Some ISM number, Mike. I don't know if it's a big one or not, but Bitcoin, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it could be the big one, Elizabeth. Orders will be canceled in a minute and 10 seconds. Less than a minute, we cancel everything. Do not have any orders out for this number. Gold, gold, gold. You can try churn and burn. No guarantee it's going to work. You might have to be patient. All right, cancel everything for now. Chill. Chill it out. Spill the wine. Dig that girl. Spill the wine. Dig that girl. There I was. Oh, shit. I left gold out at 53.50. Anyone leave gold out? I left it out at 53.50. Yeah, just cover it. Take a point. Yep. We don't want to have anything going into this. There you go. Yep. Gave a point and two. There you go. All right, no blood, guys. 1.2 points. Boom. I canceled it here. I wasn't quick enough to I didn't even realize I had it out in my other one. So good trade, good trade. Nice job, guys and girls. Yep. In gold, Santiago, 8-point stop. Yes. Yeah, we got a couple points in gold. Just went down 3 points. Very nice. 4 points. If we didn't have that news coming out, everyone would have got it. MES is an 8-point stop too, if you're trading the micros, which you should be. But do 8 contracts with an 8-point stop. Same thing with gold. You got to up the contract size. How many people got that gold trade at 53.50, guys? Give me some ones. A lot of people. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, people are trying to churn and burn at 10 o'clock. Eight contracts, $40 a point. Yeah, so you're risking $320. Correct. You want to do 6 contracts, you're risking $240. Wow, look at gold. Want. What a spot. Want. Too bad that freaking news wasn't coming out. Piece of shit. Look at that pivot point. My God. 2 minutes to Wapna. Same for not MGC. Yeah, the micros and gold, same thing. 8-point stop. Just have your risk around $250, $300 in gold and the ESs. That's your maximum risk. We can't leave anything out for this news. What's my biggest loss? I don't know. In futures, I've blown up accounts trading futures, but not using our own money. So I've had some really big losses.
Big red news, Dave.
Well, we don't know how big it is, but let's see what happens. How many people are trying to churn and burn? Give me some ones. A bunch. All right. You might have to be patient. I don't know how big a news this is, but let's put the ESs. We're looking for 6.25 points or 25 ticks. Scotty did this one day last week or 2 weeks ago. He had to wait 3 hours. But it worked. An hour and 12 minutes. Yowza. No, never a guarantee, guys and girls. So I think the bigger number is tomorrow, too. Agreed. Spill the wine. Dig that girl. What happened? We got funded already? Boom. On what side? The buy side or the sell side? Buy side, right? Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice, guys and girls. There you go. That's how you get an account funded. Boom, chakalaka. Let's let everything settle in now. So now, guys, you're going to have to pay a $65 fee tomorrow, and you're in a PA account. How cool is that? All right, in ESs, guys, let's put out 29.50. If we spike down 7 points from here. Small. 69.29.50. Pete, you're doing something wrong if it didn't work for you. Freaking gold just makes new highs every single day. All right, let's look at gold. We got to get on this long side in gold, guys. Top of the orb in gold is 41. Yep, let's put it out. 44.41. Anyone got any fibs up higher in gold on the short side? We're not going to have anything on our charts. I can tell you that right now. That I know. We're not going to. We're only at it. We're not stretched. Love it, sale. 44.67, guys and girls. That's where we're going to be. 67.50. Fib. Fib. This is a 10-point bar. Mike, you like to buy on Bitcoin anywhere? $44.69.25. I'm good with 67. We get there fast. There I was. Looking to the world. The home of the mountain queen. 67, this pop up. Boom, 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 boom. 67.50, this pop up. It might. We're getting it. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, 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 bum. Ba-bum, 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 bum. Now or never, guys. Ah. Give it this pop up, guys. Stink on ice. Bump, bump, bump. Definitely do the micros here, guys. Ah, kiss my ass. All right, can it? That would have been nice. Gosh darn it. Great call, great call, great call. Just didn't get that. Spill the wine, dig that girl. Don't think we can like it now, guys. Ah, did we just hit it? Ah, come on. All right. You got it. You got it. Work for a point. This is insane. If an account gets reset from promo, will it still be 1 day to pass? What do you mean? If account gets reset, yes, it still will be. That was a great fib from Scala, guys. 67.80 was his call. Actually, it didn't even get to 67.60. It missed it by 20 cents. All right. Let's get a trend trade out in gold. 50. Here's the 9 EMA. Anyone got anything else on the sell side now? Talk to me, goosies. Scale, we can't like that again, right? ES fib just missed at 49.50. Ah, yep. We're not Forex traders. It's just not my wheelhouse. I don't know it. I'm not telling you not to do it if it works for you. It's just not something that I've ever traded. So I don't play a game I don't know the rules to. What a tough day of trading, right? I mean, we're hang-a-lating, certainly not losing, but tough day. We are all over the place. But you got something qualified. That's good. Does anybody know what invalidates the pending order on a regular moving average trade? Yes, Cozy. If it doesn't move far enough or fast enough to hit one of our levels, then it is invalid. So in the ES is like a regular moving average trade would be 69.32 down here. We'd want it to move very quickly to get down there. If it doesn't, then we don't make the trade. So it's got to move quickly for any of our levels to set up. Yeah, I'm bidding 50 in gold. That is
What's up, David? Dave?
That is the 9 EMA in gold. Actually, it's 52. So let's come up to 52 in gold. What's up, Pete?
How are you, buddy boy?
All good. Wacky
What a wild,
incredible
day.
It's been crazy, man.
I mean, a quick 550 points on the Dow and 50 points on the SPY. We broke through 6,900 on the S&P. It's beautiful.
Yes. Anyone have anything lower than 44.95? In what, Justin? 44. Oh, you mean on the sell side in gold? Yeah, we'll have some fibs or something. Go ahead, Pete. You can take it away for a couple minutes. I'm going to bed. I'm filling my
You got it, buddy. Okay, good. So, hi, guys. It's me again. I'm the Einstein of Wall Street. We're here with Wall Street Global Trading Academy. Really happy you're here. Mondays and Fridays, trading the opening bell with Dave and the team. We're here also with Apex, right? That's your futures-funded trading platform of our choice. They're having a sale now, which is incredible. Look, at the end of the day, we've got a brand new futures course that's super Apex friendly, right? That's the bottom line. And it is reasonably priced. It comes with coaching and mentoring for life, which is unbelievable. It's got a money back guarantee, and you buy our course. Then you basically you open an account with Apex. So you get to learn to trade, then you get to trade, and then you get paid to trade. It's really a match made in heaven. Anyway, markets right now are off to the races. So look, nothing else except, first of all, on the first day of the trading day of the year, Friday was really the first one, but basically the second one, you're going to start to see fresh money coming into the market. That's one of the contributing factors to the Dow being up 550 points, right? So last year, all three indexes, the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ were all up double digits, 14, 17, and 19% respectively. That's spectacular. Everything that was thrown at this market in 25, the fact that we got through there and made it through that year with double-digit growth across the board in all the indexes is amazing. So we're starting fresh, brand new. And this couldn't be a better time for you all to be with us, to be learning to trade, learn to trade futures. David, obviously my partner and the team, Scotty and Kevin and Ken and everybody and Matt and Roman. I mean, we have a great team. It's a real family. So, if you guys want to come and join us besides these Mondays and Fridays, there's a link in the bio, right? Check out that we have a brand new course. There's a payment plan there. It's super exciting. And it comes with coaching and mentoring Thursdays, right? We have a huge family. It's global. We have thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of students all over the world who are here to learn how to trade. And the fact is that we partner with Apex because that makes it so much more accessible. and affordable,
Hold
right?
on
You're
one
not
sec,
risking.
Pete.
You
Hey,
got
guys,
it.
in gold, we're going to go down to the trend at 46. Yep. Okay, Pete.
You got it, baby. The fact is, you can trade this market without risking your own capital. And then you can get paid to trade. What an incredible opportunity. Just so you all know, right? Before COVID, right? You have to be an accredited investor to trade this market, right? None of this was available to anybody until, the Weebles of the world and the Robin Hoods, they came along and suddenly everyone with an iPhone and $100 could suddenly trade the market. And then still, the accessibility and the funding was not really available. I mean, I know, look, Apex has been around 4 or 5 years now. They've paid out, $500 million to young traders, old and young traders all over the world over the last 5 years, right? So, and so we're really excited to be part of that group. At the end of the day, this gives you accessibility and funding. And we at Wall Street Global, Dave is the best teacher in the space. Yeah, there is lots of choices you can go where you want to learn how to trade, but there is no one better than David, right? David is just the ultimate professor, and we've got just an amazing group of people who are just enthusiastic and excited. Right now, I'm here on the balcony of the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, the S&P is up 45 handles. That is extraordinary. We've broken through 69. We were at 69.45. We are approaching 7,000. 7,000 would be a massive trade. Would be a massive new landmark, right? 7,000 is what we've been shooting for. We were hoping we actually got within about 15 points of that huge threshold. 7,000 on the S&P. Dan Ives been calling that for less, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months as well. You look, we're looking at 50,000 on the Dow, right? We're above 49, so we're at 48,962. Another great threshold. These are real numbers. This is real money being put to work, right? 2026 is going to be an amazing year. Everyone needs to understand that we're in the midst of an interest rate cutting cycle. Okay. We've had 3 interest rate cuts in 25. The president is going to be putting a new guy in to replace Mr. Powell, who I'm a fan of. It's not a political statement, it's an economic statement. He has navigated us through some of the hardest times since COVID. Imagine we are up 125% in the S&P since COVID. That's extraordinary. Think about what's gone on for the last 5 years. We've all struggled, right? This has not been an easy last 5 years for anybody. Some got sick, some did not. Some have been trying to trade, some blew up. Some came along, they opened up accounts and got blown up by the meme phenomenon. A lot of the retail people came. They fought the war and they got burnt. They didn't even come back. But right now, retail is the smart money in this market. Retail traders were the ones buying in February, March, and April last year. They were the ones buying in November, which was extraordinary. They've matured. You are the retail trading community, and that you've done an amazing job over the last number of years. All that being said, we're here. David and I and the team are here to embrace you, teach you, motivate you, inspire you to learn how to trade, make some money trading. Right? That's the bottom line. Our course is accessible, affordable, and fun. Right? $299 for the futures course. It's about to go up in price. Right? Right. There's a payment plan. There's and then you got Apex. Right? $30 on a day-to-day, probably $18 today with the sale. WSGTA is a code you can use for the cheapest price available at all times. Right? So if you learn how to trade through Wall Street Global, we're on live on Mondays and Fridays, trading the markets live. We're on, if you buy our course, you're with us on Thursday night because we coach and mentor all our students. But if you learn how to trade and then you got accessibility and funding from Apex, so then you get to trade and then you get paid to trade. That's just a formula for success, 100% across the board. Learn to trade, get paid to trade. That is a formula for success. Right now, there's nothing but green on this screen. Right? Obviously, it's extraordinary to look at gold, look at oil. Now, what you're going to start to see is a lot of the oil service companies. We just took over Venezuela in a way, right? We've got downtown here. We've got the president is about to be indicted, I guess, and for, I guess, dealing drugs, I guess, is one of the biggest things, and a number of other things. But at the end of the day, Venezuela is the holder of about $7 trillion worth of heavy oil. Right. And that's a huge asset. Now, I'm not sure really what Mr. Trump's intention was, whether it was a money grab or whether it was the fact that he felt that they were dumping large quantities of drugs on the U.S. market. Whatever it is, he made a move. Basically, we now are in possession of $7 trillion worth of oil. Okay. Now, just so you all know, oil is being controlled by about 5 countries, right? Saudi Arabia, Russia, China, Iran, Venezuela, and the United States. Those are the largest oil producing countries in the world. Okay, oil is a powerful thing. It can get political, it can get crazy. It's a commodity. It's traded on a daily basis. You all can trade oil futures. That's a huge big deal. Okay, but at the end of the day, we're gonna see a lot of wild volatility around this attack, around this extradition of the president of Venezuela to the United States, right? And for whatever reason, let's not get political about it, but it's going to throw a wild card into the market. Right now, the market is responding beautifully to it. But we don't know how the other trading partners like Saudi, Iran, Russia, China are going to respond. That we now are in possession of $7 trillion, one of the largest prudent reserves of oil in the world. Trillion, that's $7 trillion worth of oil. Plus, it is one of the countries with the largest reserves of oil, right? It's expensive to exploit, right? Every country has different kinds of oil. Venezuelan oil is really what's called heavy oil. It's really expensive to get it out of the ground. But the
It's called bitumen, Peter.
What's that, baby?
I said it's called bitumen.
Bitumen. Yeah, exactly. We call it just heavy oil, but it's okay. Still, it's expensive to exploit. And so, but the fact is that there's 7 trillion already out of the ground, I don't know. That's going to play into a lot of different things going forward. But you know what? This is amazing for the first day. Let's think about it. A lot of fresh money coming into the market, a lot of enthusiasm around coming out of 2025. Right? We're still in the midst of an AI revolution in so many different ways, right? We've got the big conference, CES is opening in Vegas today. They're going to start talking about all the new amazing things that AI has to offer. You know what?
One sec, Pete. Hey guys, Ty, if you purchased the course, okay, in your resource center, you will have the link to Tuesdays and Thursday nights for our live mentorship. Start by getting yourself in there every Tuesday and Thursday night. That is included in anybody who buys any of our courses. Start watching the course. Show up tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Okay, the link is in your resource center. This is all included in any course that you buy. Thursday night is also our live mentorship meetings with me and Peter live in real time. Every Thursday night at 5 p.m. We go over everything. We go over any trades. We answer any questions. We talk about money management, all that stuff. Okay. That is included, guys, for $299. 7 hours of live trading every Tuesday and Thursday night, plus your mentorship meetings, plus the 8-hour course, plus setting up your charts, technical analysis, psychology, every single thing that you could ever want. You become part of our family. You never have to give us another dime. It's a one-time payment. That is the course. Go ahead, Pete.
Maybe. So look, if you want to learn to trade futures, you're in the right place. We don't just throw you a bunch of information and then walk away. As David just described, we're here to coach and mentor you forever, right? You pay for our course, which is a money-back guarantee, which has a payment plan as little as $30 a month. And you open up an account with Apex for as little as $30 a month or $18 now that it's on sale. So for literally anywhere from $50 to $60, you can learn to trade, you can trade, and then you can get paid to trade. That's exciting, right? That has never been available before in history. And so if you have any interest in that, look, you're going to learn the simple. Look, this is not. It's actually simple, but it's not easy. Okay, because we are our own worst enemy. We love to complicate things, right? We get all wrapped up. We get into a trade, and we just, we get greedy, or we don't use stop orders, or we move our stop orders. I mean, the majority of people don't get this, ladies and gentlemen. 80+% of people who try to learn to trade don't succeed.
90%.
And
it's higher than that.
And why is that? Because
here's the percentage, guys. The percentage of people who open up a futures account and actually take money from that account is less than 5%. That's the facts.
And it doesn't need
I can tell you that anyone who has bought our course, and again, we don't guarantee anything, but has bought our course, has stayed with us, is in the private trading room, has followed all the rules on every single trade that you do, all we do is make money. Period. It's a fact. I won't even get into how much money we make or all that stuff, but I'm telling you that this has been pretty damn good for us.
Yep.
Okay?
And
I can tell you here, guys, I'll just give you a quick today. And I don't do this to show that I'm bragging about anything, but it's just, these are the facts. I mean, 2,901 account today. And this is including last night. 2,200 in another account. 1,500 in another account. So over $7,000 today. Trading the things that set up for us between last night and this morning. I am aggressive, okay, because I have a big cushion in all these accounts, so I can afford to be. But there are people in our room, they try to make $100 a day. They're very happy with that. $200 a day, they're very happy with that. And it adds up over time.
$200 a day is how much a year, Dave?
$50,000 a year.
I mean, come on. That would change anybody's life.
No, it'll help. No question about it. And again, guys and girls, here's the thing. All right. I tell this to everybody who joins us. It's work. This is not something that comes easy. You have to put the work in. Okay. You have to study the course. You have to go over the risk management rules. You have to execute all your trades. You cannot skip trades. You got to do every single trade that sets up. So there's a lot involved in it, and it takes time. We don't blow smoke up anyone's puppet. You know, it's not an easy thing to do, but our success rate is 10 times higher than the normal success rate for people who come with us, stay with our family. We hold your hands throughout the whole process, yada, yada, yada. All right, let's just go over some trades here.
Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, Davey. I love you all. I'm here if you need me. Hang on, guys, and just have some fun and trade with Dave.
Gotcha, Pete.
Good luck here.
All right, guys, what do we like in gold? We're pulling down. Do we like the trend, which is 50? Yeah, we're gonna come up to 50-50 now from 46. That is the trend. 50-50. Here's what we're gonna do in a few minutes, guys and girls. I'm gonna get rid of YouTube. I am going to give away some accounts. I'm going to post my email to get into the trading room again this week if you want one more time. I've gotten 20 or 30 people who have sent me emails. I will get you guys in the trading room later on today. Actually, as soon as I finish here, I'll start sending out the levels. I know Vish had 45 earlier, but we're going to go to the trend. We're going to try a trend trade if we pull back. Yes. If we don't hit the trend, you know, in short order, we'll go down to the 45. That is also our 30 EMA. We have slowed down to a dull raw now, guys and girls. That's the bottom line. Volume is going down. Everything is slowing down. Kind of just sitting in the middle of nowhere's land now. Hanging out. Cancel that for now. All right. Let's do this, guys and girls. Okay. Here's my email one more time to get into the trading room. Okay. Let's give away 5 free accounts, guys and girls. All right. We'll give away 5 accounts. We'll end the live stream, and then I'll get you guys over into the trading room for the rest of the week. Okay. All right. You know, when I start giving away these 5 free accounts, I always start with the people who are here the longest. So I am going all the way at top. You got it. Here we go. Elizabeth, these are for the people on YouTube. So get yourself in YouTube. Double top in oil. Let's take a look. I would do a double top in oil and the top of the orb. Yes. Yeah, the volume's dead now, guys and girls. Everything's just, we're dead. I wouldn't be shocked if this day was over, trading-wise, but we'll see. Our first winner is going to be James Jackson, 07R. Are you here, James Jackson, 07R? James Jackson, you are here. You were the first one in the room this morning. You are going to send an email to this is how you claim your free course. Send an email to wsgta.com@gmail.com. All right, James? That's how you claim your course. Boom chakalaka. Our second winner of the day is going to be, and guys, I'll do this again on Friday, and then I'm out next week. But the room will be open, so don't worry about that. Winner number 2. Winner number 1. Winner number 2. Winner number 2 is going to be wah 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 wah. Far from moving average trade setting up on ESs. Let's take a look. We're at a 75 RSI. We are 10 points above the moving average. Yeah, if we get to like 57, 58, I would start taking a look for a fall from moving average trade. Okay. Winner number 2 is going to be Isakala 5851. Isakala 5851. Are you here, Isakala? Isakala 5851. Going once. Isakala 5851. Going twice. Isakala going 3 times. Isakala is not here. How can I send an email to be in the trading room? Email me at bgreen927shift@yahoo.com. I'll get you in here within the next half hour or so. No, he's not here. We're moving on. $69.61, Justin. I like it. Justin's got a fib up at $69.61. Let's do it. That'll be really stretched. Thank you, Justin. Okay. Winner number 2. Oh, do we still like gold? Let's take a look. It's coming in like a hot potato. I would have liked gold if we just got there. We put the kibosh on it. We got the 51.90, a piece of crap. All right. Let's leave gold out at 44 while we're hanging out. Got you, Scotty. 44, 44. 3 4s. That would have been great if we got 50-50, man. We just missed it. Okay, our second winner is going to be Anthony Eddy. Anthony Eddy, are you here? Anthony Eddy. Anthony Eddy, are you here? Anthony Eddy going once. Anthony, you are winner number 2. Send an email to WSGTA.com at gmail.com. Do not send it to me. Winner number 3 is going to be Real Faith 365. Real Faith 365. Are you here? Real Faith 365. 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 Are you here going once? Are you here going twice? Boy, we can't give them away today. And gone. Winner number 3 is going to be here we go. Is going to be the motivation you need. Is the motivation you need here for winner number 3. The motivation you need. Going once. Going twice. Real Faith is here. Okay, Real Faith, you are winner number 3. Boom. You got it. Send an email. Boom. Okay, winner number 4. The motivation you need. Are you here? The motivation you need. Winner number 4. Winner number 4, the motivation you need. I saw him here. There you go. You are winner number 4. Again, guys, I'll give away some more on Friday. We got one more to give out. And that winner is going to be Danya Abing. Danya Abing. Are you here, Danya Abing? Danya Abing. Danya Abing is here. What do you mean again? Did I call you already today? Did I call you once already? I don't remember. Well, then you're very lucky. All right. You're the winner. I can't take it back. Again, guys and girls, we'll do 5 more on Friday. Okay. Last chance for this one. And guys, this is more important than any account. You can open up an account for $19, guys. That's no big deal. We qualified a couple of accounts today. Send me the email. Get into the trading room. How long do these last when we have one, Dave? For the week. For the week. Yes, Friday stream at the same time. I'll start sending these emails out in 5 minutes. Okay? Yes. What do you need to be a winner? Just show up and have me call your name. But again, guys, to open up an account, guys and girls, it's $19. Just use code WSGTA. Okay? You have one for 19 bucks. Open it up and come into the trading room, and then we'll start teaching you how to use it. Once per quarter. What are you saying, Scotty? I'll take the course if you already have it. Again, guys and girls, buy the course. It's 300 bucks. You can do it for $30 a month. That's it. All right, guys and girls, YouTubers, I'm going to start sending emails out in 5 minutes. I'll see everybody in the trading room. Give me one sec. We'll see everybody on Friday. All right. Let's hope today is the worst day trading we ever have, and tomorrow's a better day. I say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. YouTubers, we are out of here like Vladimir, overski and outski. Hope everybody had a couple of good trades today. I hope you learned a little bit of something, and we'll see you bright and early on Friday. We are out of here like Vladimir, overski and outski. Gold's coming in. We like our 44444. If we can get down there quickly. And we are over and out.